Hello there, it is 2, and I am trying to see if this works. If it works, awesome. There'll be a video that I'll put together of the highlights eventually, but immediately, or as soon as I can, I'm also going to upload like this as a stream archive, so that way if you miss the stream you can still watch and see what happened. Or again, if there's some kind of tech issues with it that I have to sort out, it'll just fade out of existence. Alrighty, well, let me go ahead and switch my... There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start the game video, and then we will talk about it together. Alright, got some Persona 5 Royal going. This is on the PS4, as the title of the video will probably suggest. I am trying to see what I can do at night, which is probably not much. It's been a little while since I've played and watched this video, so I don't quite remember exactly everything that happens. But, I do know that I can buy soda. And you should buy soda pretty often, especially if this is your first playthrough. Also, let's not mind that this has placenta in it. Let's not worry about it. I've probably mentioned that in another video before. That's alright, we'll just talk about that every other time we get soda. But anything that recovers your SP is very valuable. And I realize that I can't really go out yet. So I am trying to see what Sojiro wants.
Hey.
Oh.
Alright. I'm just brewing some coffee. Which also gives you something that heals SP.
Yes. All right.
Now, because this is New Game Plus, I actually make master coffee, and I get 2 of them, which is awesome. The type of coffee, I think the other one's just called LeBlanc coffee or something like that. One heals less SP than the other. Obviously, master heals the most, which I think it's 100 SP for 1 ally. So either you or one of your party members can recover 100 SP if they drink some master coffee.
Let me explain.
I wish I liked black coffee. I just don't. I'm more of a hide the caffeine person. What I typically drink is like V8 Energy. That's my thing. Really like the orange pineapple. Sojiro sighed as if disappointed in me. Wow. Well, at least he says I have potential.
Well then.
Alright, let's get ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, Sojiro wants us to help out.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist.
Oh, it's about Kamoshida.
Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students.
Sorry, I think there's a siren
Given
going off.
his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school?
It's getting louder, so the mic's probably
Police
picking
are
it up.
hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore.
Any teacher that abuses their power like that is sick.
There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it. Sojourner's worried.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
He changed his tune. He went from apologizing to for having us work to being like, you better get that work done. Pretty turbulent.
Man.
That's what Morgana said, too.
Yes.
We gotta do our thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. I might be able to make more coffee. Let me see how many coffees I got. Four. And they do restore 100.
Hey.
Oh.
I like having a lot of SP items just in case I get in a bind.
Whoa.
Yes. All right.
Who wants to try more coffee? Oh, sorry. I accidentally moved my mouse.
Let me explain.
I wonder who's snobbier, coffee tasters or wine tasters? I'd probably go with wine, but I'm not sure. I haven't interacted with enough people from both groups. It's always nice to get that Sojourner point, too. He needs a lot of points at the beginning.
Well then.
Make sure to do the dishes.
I will when I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Wow.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Guess so. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, though. Mark my words. Sorry, I don't know why I stayed on this for so long. Come on, Sojourner.
Doesn't it make you curious?
Curious about what?
People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Doesn't seem like it.
Leaving that aside.
Sorry about that. There was a bit of a flicker. I don't know why I'm pausing on these Sojiro things for so long.
What do you have?
I was probably doing something, thinking it would auto-advance, and it didn't. Well, I like Saya a lot. She has some good character development later on. She's not the best person right now, though, as we'll see in a couple game months, I think. Maybe like 1.5 game months. She's one of my favorite characters in this game, though.
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
Wow.
What? No.
Are you a high school student? You attend? Oh, someone I know goes there as well.
Someone you know, huh?
I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day.
That is
Can a
peculiar.
person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
All right, you know some.
Sorry for that sudden cut. I think I tried to save. I like to cut out when I save because some of the... It's just good to cut it out. Looks like I can go out at night finally, though. I forgot where to go, though. That's just how it is when I play this so sporadically. Oh, it's daytime, not even night. I got confused. I want you to buy this.
Hey.
You're a pretty cool guy. 30,000 yen's what Ryuichi pulled up on the net, so reasonable price enough, I guess. Works for me. Oh no. Should actually be going. Sorry. That was the wrong response.
See ya.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Maybe a little. But he told us not to
There's
look.
no harm in a little peek. Come on, let's open it up. A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's
Looks really
incredible,
real.
though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, it would be really good for the metaverse.
Something this real looking would work wonders in the metaverse.
Sorry, I beat you to it, Mona. Morgana.
Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Good idea. FYI, if you're playing this regular, you need guts before you can do that. Don't remember what level, but guts are important. On's calling me. Gotta answer.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news, you know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
How do you feel?
I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's possible.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Anne's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
Maybe sushi?
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
Yesterday I bought some sushi grade fish and I didn't even cut it up. I just dunked the whole giant fillet into soy sauce. I'm very savage at times, especially when I eat. Anyway, time for some fine dining, but first I gotta sleep. I'm one sleep away from fine dining. But I did not want to make things, so I'm gonna... Do I make more coffee or do I hang out with Sojiro? More coffee! This is the coffee time, I guess.
Oh.
This is the ultimate time to make some coffee. These, 20 minutes. It's alright, it's master coffee, so
Yes.
it's worth it.
All right.
Especially when I can't go out at night yet.
Let me explain.
Another Sojiro point. And tips on how to make good coffee. Very useful.
Well then.
Sorry, my chair's a little creaky right now. I'll get a new one of these days.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic for just a moment. I'll be right back. But I'm gonna let them keep talking.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves.
Alright, I'm back. Perfect timing.
Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
We got on time?
Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
It's so long.
Just 50 minutes left!
Sorry. That's not a short amount of time.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
What even stuff did you leave?
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Insert NCS Yoshi reference here.
Calories.
Shut up!
Bickering.
How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Let the memes commence.
Beans?
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
Beans on beans.
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
Probably. Emphasis on probably.
It's just plain grotesque.
Yeah, I don't like beans that much.
Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. Well, that's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening.
Nope. They're in their own personal eating heaven.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel. The ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
Get some fish. I gotta see the fish.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Raw is the best mode of fish.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Quite shameful.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here?
With that sweet, sweet metaverse money.
I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
I mean,
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet?
I feel like I'd be way more mad about the cat
I
than
wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
the kid just being there.
Let's get some more food. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables. I wonder how the other...
Oh, that we already got that. Meat dishes. I just leave. Already got fish. Gotta go to the other side for the meat. Try to leave.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So, the ratings for the news were really that good?
Oh yeah, about
It was
the...
because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public.
Public is pretty idiotic at times.
Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a...
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way.
I mean, it was sudden. We did it, but it was sudden.
I got...
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself.
He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
It's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep them waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? What?
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me.
Sometimes the shadiest people dress well.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves.
That's funny.
Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all.
I mean, it is pretty weird that he has a cat at a buffet. Very weird indeed.
Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I am weird.
Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on. But it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
Sometimes money makes you
Now, according to what we heard,
not good.
it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back! What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
Ryuji called me cute.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Yep, sometimes when you get too much food, it feels like you can't even make a dent.
More?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Oh yeah.
This is a victory for all of us.
That was tough.
We won because we did it together.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff.
Ryuji doesn't feel too good. It's been a while since I ate that much to where I didn't feel good after. I do like food though. I made myself some lobster tail this morning.
This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
No idea.
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
Sorry, dropped a pen. Some assholes.
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
We were here first.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
He sounds familiar.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that. What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Maybe.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Huh.
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people too.
Ah.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thief. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
What do you think, On?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
Gotta keep doing what we started. We have the power.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
We didn't have any problems the first time.
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually...
Alright, it's settled! We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it! I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see... How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poilé?
What?
What?
Me too, Ryuji. Me too.
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide.
Alright, let's see what fits. I already know what I'm gonna put, though. I've put this every time since I've noticed it fits. Now, I'm gonna preface this by saying I like Steven Universe a lot, so it's only fitting that I call my team. Can you guess from these letters? It's getting more and more obvious. Crystal. I forgot how to do a space. And then I realized that you just moved the cursor. Takes me a while to realize that, though. Move the cursor past me. There we go. And then gems. Fits perfectly. Now the only thing is I couldn't put the.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
At least it's not a name of a food.
We going with that?
That's okay.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names? Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
Only if we're successful.
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Yeah.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Let's see.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts?
Sounds far-fetched, but I'm telling you the truth.
And on top...
A talking cat. It's all true.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
I still made a profit from the metal. We gotta help people. It's low. Yeah, we can get it higher. Other text. Oh, that's with all the food. You just never stopped eating. That's amazing. Alrighty.
Hey!
Oh.
Gotta make coffee. Until I have something better to do. It's gonna be a while before I don't have a curfew. Alright, that's enough of my jig. Or not jig. Diddy? P. Diddy? I'm getting a little tired, so I'm probably gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes.
Yes.
Want to reach a good stopping point. Yup, made more coffee.
Let me explain.
Well then.
Uh-oh. Velvet Jail.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Strength?
It's time you learn something for once.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
when you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Thank you, Igor. And now, I can hold more personas. That's always good.
All right.
That is always good.
The time has come.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Have you heard?
Wow!
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image. If you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Hmm? You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you?
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website.
Oh.
I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
They're on to
That's
us.
what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida. But do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you.
I don't like how he's talking to
I
her.
could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister.
You don't need to manipulate someone to get them to do what you want.
Yes.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time.
Looks like it cut out.
Yes, it's about the matter we
There it
discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon.
It cut out an okay part, I
must
think.
be going.
Sorry
Thank
about
you very
that.
much for your time.
We don't find out who he's talking to for a while. But we do eventually find out who he's talking to. Uh-oh. We don't need to worry.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh, you're gonna see something cool. Because I have max proficiency, I dodge the chalk.
No way.
Most people won't have that at this point in the game, though. Unless you're on New Game Plus like me.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Yeah. I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Oh.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Give me some space.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I'm glad to hear that.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it here. I'll remember this timestamp. Thanks for watching. I'll probably stream again next week. I'm not sure when though. I'll post about it though. And I'll try and edit this last part out a little bit. It looks like the quality degraded, so I'll try and see how that goes.